U.S. sends $619 million in military funding to Taiwan due to China pressure. In an ever-changing political climate, the threat China poses to the small country of Taiwan is consistently apparent. While China claims Taiwan as its own land, the non-NATO country has seen past support from the U.S. In mid-2020, Taiwan acquired a fleet of 66 F-16 fighter jets from the United States, making it the largest arms sale to the island state in years. This $8 billion deal, unsurprisingly, caused China-US tensions to increase dramatically. In late February 2023, the U.S. State Department announced another new round of funding to Taiwan's military in the form of F-16 fighter jet munitions and other equipment. The State Department said, "The United States' support to Taiwan and steps Taiwan takes to enhance its self-defense capabilities contribute to the maintenance of peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait and within the region." A cache of 100 AGM-88 anti-radiation missiles alongside 200 advanced air-to-air missiles and assorted dummy launchers for training purposes totaling $619 million will be sent to support Taiwan. Tensions between the two giants have been at all-time highs as of late, with the supposed Chinese spy balloon being shot down in recent months, and presidential visits to openly show support for Taiwan have certainly not provided any ease. Foreign Ministry spokesman Jeff Liu said, "In the face of China's continued military expansion and provocative behavior, Taiwan will continue to actively improve its self-defense capabilities." These statements, as well as the arms deal, come after 21 Chinese aircraft taunted and harassed Taiwan-controlled airspace. Taiwan hastily accepted this deal in an attempt to further its relations with the United States, as well as better secure its borders against ever-increasing Chinese incursions. Military-industrial giants Raytheon and Lockheed Martin are now contracted for the sale of these munitions through Taiwan. In turn, China has placed massive sanctions on both companies. While Taiwan is in a constant state of readiness to defend its territory, China claims that the presence of its air force over Taiwan is simply China itself defending what it claims as its own land. In late December 2022, a massive show of force through a fleet of 71 aircraft and countless military drones were spotted patrolling the island in what China called a, quote, strike drill, after President Joe Biden signed a $10 billion military aid bill for Taiwan, admitting in February 2023 that it is now organizing troops in response to a U.S. spy plane patrolling the Taiwan Strait. Claiming on a website affiliated with the People's Liberation Army of China that the U.S. craft had, quote, deliberately disrupted the regional situation and jeopardized the peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait. The United States responded by stating all operations were conducted in accordance with international law and only demonstrated America's commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. The majority of tensions between the US and China in the province is the Taiwan Strait itself, a 110-mile-wide waterway that directly separates mainland Asia from Taiwan. The US Army is now stating that the People's Liberation Army is on a historic trajectory as it continues to ramp up its military operations in the area. General Charles Flynn stated at an American Enterprise Institute event that they are rehearsing, they are practicing, they are experimenting, and they are preparing those forces for something. You don't build up that kind of arsenal just to defend and protect. You're probably building that for other purposes. The United States Marines are also preparing, however. Approximately 370 miles from Taiwan, Marines based in Okinawa, Japan, are making preparations for a possible invasion of the sovereign state, as their distance from Taiwan, in the event of an incursion, would place them as likely first responders to aid defensive operations. While many Americans have had their attention averted to balloon spectacles in the sky and political bouts within, Beijing, Washington, and Taiwan themselves are readying for the potential of something much more severe, an all-out war between two of the world's largest superpowers, with the small island state of Taiwan being directly in between. When questioned in May of 2022, President Joe Biden confirmed that America would in fact intervene militarily in the event China attempted to seize control of Taiwan, going as far as saying he would in fact deploy American troops on the ground in Taiwan if need be. Many experts believe that an all-out invasion of Taiwan by its massive neighbor could begin and end within a few short days. Between China's 10-to-1 air superiority and the world's largest navy, Taiwan could potentially fall before U.S. naval ships from both Hawaii and Okinawa could even arrive in numbers adequate enough to challenge the enormous Chinese force. If Taiwan did in fact fall, its borders would come under Chinese ownership. This would mean for a response to come from the US military, it would have to break through these Chinese naval barriers and now massive ground positions. This could place the United States in a position of becoming the aggressor in a China-US conflict, leaving China justified in whatever response it deemed necessary in the eyes of the world.